Oops. I broke something. Uh, brain. I need my brain to work right now. There we go. And there we go. All right, cool. All right, so playing Slay the Princess. Don't know why my thing is off. Not gonna worry about that. I don't care. I'm tired. Anyways, so I don't know what this game is about. I've been avoiding spoilers for like it seems like a year now. I wanted to play this game when I saw one of my favorite YouTubers. He didn't even I didn't even watch him play it. I just kind of like I saw that he played it, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know how to feel about that. But I just you know what? This is a horror game. That's all I know. Chapter 1: A Hero and a Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I don't like this already.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Alright. There's so much Steam notifications in the way. Alright, let's see. Stop. I want to read. I know you guys can't see it, but it's like annoying as hell. Like, yes. Why is everything like coming in last second? The end of the world, what are we talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going in the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward? Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer Marek. Viva la revolution. Continue to the cabin, and you know what?
That's the spirit.
I was gonna be happy about this.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find a warning before you go any further.
Am I gonna die?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Is this her power like working right now?
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay. See, I had a feeling. But if the game wants us to slay the princess, we're gonna slay her.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
We have no choice.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Watch some.
The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Give it a little poke.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Correct. The basement is just the fucking...
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
There we go.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
I can't... her voice. I can't kill her.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi. Just hi is funny. I don't even think I should talk to her. You know, hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
I like her voice.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
I mean, would the element of surprise even help me? She's like already like chained.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
What? No way. What would you even think? Yeah, it wasn't a joke. I haven't decided. I'm just here to talk. Nah.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I haven't streamed in a minute, and you know, here I am. I'm gonna try to like start streaming at least after work. That way, like, you know, something happens. You know, I gotta feed you guys. Gotta feed you guys content.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Because I'm gonna kill you.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
That's crazy. You're
She's
dying.
armed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk? I'm not dropping the blade. Drop the blade. I'm killing her. You wake up and you find something interesting. No?
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh.
You know? That's not the sound you would make when you get stabbed. Like, oh, oops, my bad.
This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
Did I even stab her?
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Oh.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself
I don't know why
to
her
be
ass is that
alive
big, but I think
and
she's
well.
cute, and I'm sad that we just killed her.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
The game just started, by the way. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That was too easy. Yeah.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Just like poke her like 3 more times.
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah, I don't even like. There's no good. I don't know what to do. She does have a great voice. I know. Fuck. Well, I'm not gonna check for a pulse. Removing the blade is like. We should just
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done,
gonna regret
you
not
make your
having
way
my
back
sword,
up the
though.
stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone.
You did
Greater
kill
good or
me.
not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
So when like when her fucking like head comes out of nowhere and like eats me, what do I do?
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
Oh, yep.
Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Of course some shit like this would happen to me.
Happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
Why would I be happy? That's bullshit. Yep, that is bullshit.
What's done is done. And there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I want to go back. I'm not killing her.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful,
then I turn around and I'm fucking
blur.
like 5 years old.
You've never been happier.
Angry.
Psst. Hey. We're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Are you talking to me? Oh. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us the heck out of here? I swear, like, hell no.
I do. But you're probably not going to like it.
Are we gonna stab ourselves?
Blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything you say, little voice.
Oh, that's crazy.
There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
I mean, what's so happy about a cabin with nothing in it?
Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get out of this hell? You're right, I didn't like that idea. I'm just gonna stick around and do nothing at least for a little while longer.
Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Oh no. A cabin with nothing in it. Oh my god, so
Fine.
perfect.
Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
At least you're still a good narrator.
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it.
Is she sealed inside the dagger?
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
He sounds so petty. For some, why?
The end. Nice knowing you.
Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, it's one of these games. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. Let's see. If we just turn around and left.
Do you think there's something else out there? Alright. Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over again.
Spitting facts.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope. Oh, well.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
I'm glad that option was there specifically for me. Yes, sir. Your favorite streamer. Hired, but streaming. Yeah, I decided I'm just gonna like try like my hardest, my darndest, my damnedest to at least stream after work. So either every day or every other day, and just like, you know, just make it work. But like do it with like simple games. That way I don't have to like do too much.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin.
Oh, that's crazy.
How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
Sorry, my nose. I'm like a little sick.
Oh, how quaint. He really wants us to go in there, doesn't he?
Who is this voice? Fine, I'll go.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, I think this will all resolve splendidly.
Damn, I killed her once, I'll kill her again.
Well, cabin it is.
I'll do it again, motherfucker. Out of context.
The interior of the cabin is cold.
This is a different cabin.
A soft odor of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows.
I like the first cabin
better.
The
only furniture of note is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
No.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time. Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
If there is a different princess in this fucking cabin,
you take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I just feel, you know, fuck it.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Is that not a mirror?
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
I'm about to see the scariest shit.
You reach forward,
that is not my hand.
Your hand against the cabin.
Whose hand is that?
I hope you know how ridiculous
Whose hand
you look
is that? I mean, well, if you look closely, it could be my hand, but no.
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone.
We're not gonna question that fucking.
Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
There was that wasn't a human hand.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell.
No, the music is different.
Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust,
like this.
And you can feel it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
You know what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna go downstairs, right? And like, let me remind you guys, right? The first time we saw the princess, right? She, whatchamacallit? She was chained. She was chained with one arm, right? So I guarantee you, right? She is not gonna be chained.
The room below is silent. Nobody's here. Naturally.
Huh?
As much as I appreciate the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
What?
Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of her head appears from underneath the floor.
Why is she in the floor?
Two deep set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
I thought it was something actually scary for a second.
And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Even in death, I've summoned in. Yes, I have whatchamacallit? I have E2 Acheron. I got her 3 times. I'm proud. Her damage is fucking crazy. I just need to get her light cone, and then like I don't have to do anything ever again for the rest of my life. I'll be done. Also, why the fuck is she still chained up even in death? That's crazy.
Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying.
Why are there 3 voices?
What's
I just
a
realized
ghost
that.
supposed to do to us?
It's gonna kill me.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, killer. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
This ghost is gonna give me mommy issues.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you.
I feel uncomfortable because like she's adorable as fuck, but I guarantee you, right? I guarantee you, and at least 3 clicks, she's gonna jump scare the shit out of me. In fact, I think that my cursor is different. Before, like, it was, now it's a dagger now. Anyways, don't scare me.
Her touch is cold and ethereal,
Don't scare me.
formless yet real
Please
enough
don't
that her
scare me.
icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
I'm sorry I killed you. He made me do it. I literally had no choice. Please don't kill me or scare me. You can, actually no, yeah. You can kill me. Just don't scare me.
So she has a body, and she's right there. That means we could kill her again.
She quite
if we wanted
literally
to.
has no body. She's most definitely about to kill us. So, self-defense.
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air. No matter how many times you stab at her, no matter how many angles you strike from, all you manage to do is interrupt her form, the skin of your hand prickling with cold as it passes through, unable to find anything solid.
You're adorable when you're confused.
Oh my god, I love her.
But I didn't say you could touch me.
What did I said 3 clicks, right? I was right.
Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
I have a crush on you. If I knew I'd have to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. I died too, and I'm not floating around like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. Of course I attacked you. You're supposed to end the world. That's why I killed you last time too. You're dead. Or at least mostly dead. What do you even do to hurt me? What do you want from me? Okay, team. I'm out of ideas. Slay the princess harder. Fine, if I can't hurt you, there really isn't anything left for me to do here. Guess I'll get going. I'll be honest.
And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance.
Oh, that's
We
unfortunate.
all make mistakes.
We do. You know, I'll be honest.
So, that's where the hostility comes from. I don't know where you got that idea.
You know what? That is a good question. You know what? Do you want to end the world?
I already gave you my answer. All I want to do is leave. All I want to do is stop feeling trapped. I couldn't give a damn about the world. I can't even remember what it's like.
Well, now you're free from your body.
I think that's all the answer we're gonna get out of her.
Well, killer, what does it mean for something to end anyway? You ended me, but I'm still right here in front of you, aren't I?
I don't think I should have slain the princess.
After seeing what you've seen, how can you be sure anything ends?
Is it mirrors like in the background, right? I know like you guys can see my cursor, but like to her right, it looks like a dog face kind of.
I see her point. Everything here is so impermanent, always shifting. The end of one thing just leads to the start of another.
Oh, I can save. Anyways. Things end, things have to end. This sentence just ended.
Oh, come on. I'm floating right in front of you. Still here despite your best efforts.
That is ghost
You
money.
can't pretend that doesn't mess with the whole concept of ending.
Well, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
She might be making it hard for us to kill her body, but those bones look very, very real. Maybe breaking them breaks her.
Am I a fucking sociopath?
Or maybe burying them would put her to rest.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Don't take any piece of her outside of this cabin. Maybe you should stop looking for loopholes and try harder to actually slay her. But we are trying.
Let's see. I feel like if I smash her bones, I will die. So we're gonna
Push through
smash
the
her
princess
bones.
and rush the pile of bones on the floor, swinging your fist down and smashing through what remains of her ribcage. The ancient bones splinter, then crumble, reduced to dust almost
She's gonna be
instantly.
behind me and she's going to have a different face.
Those bones aren't me. I'm me.
That is a different face. That is definitely a different face. And the fact that she's close to my screen right now, I don't like it because she's about to fucking, I don't know.
But you've made it obvious that you don't want to help.
I'm sorry. I'm a bad boy.
All I ever wanted was to leave this
Sorry.
place. All I ever wanted was to find a way back home.
Oh, you have a home? Well, the earth is your home now.
Wherever home is.
Her eyes turn from wells of sorrow to pits of wrath as she stares into you.
To pits of wrath.
I guess violence is the only language you speak.
Oh.
She forces her hand
Oh,
into
no.
your chest, and then...
Was she a Dementor?
Yes? Nothing happens. Are you sure about that? Something should have happened.
I'm about to have the unholiest stroke.
And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Wanna move? No, wanna... This is such a me thing to say. Did you miss?
No.
Oh.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it
What'd she
is.
fucking do?
A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you won't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. If
I
she's
didn't know
making us dead, we should return the favor.
What? Wait.
You swing your blade towards her briefly corporeal throat. It connects. A gash widens across her neck, glowing ectoplasm
I have to kill the
leaking from
princess. I
wound.
have no choice.
But it's
Oh.
too little, too late. In her hand, you realize she clutches your still beating heart. It thumps.
I'm gonna need that back.
Did we get her? Even if we didn't, we've given her something to remember.
See you soon, killer.
Oh my god. I think I have a chance.
I'm afraid you'll
Oh,
never
she
know.
crushed it. Oh.
As she crushes your precious organ in her hand, everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3.
You're on a path in the woods.
This is a
And
completely
here
different.
we go again. Off to slay her. Again. The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost, we start again. I'm starting to think we're being run in circles just for the sake of it.
Why am I schizophrenic?
Come on. Let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's... And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if all of this was rigged from the start? That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all
This
this
is a
if it was
cool
just some
hunting
kind of cosmic busywork? I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be seeing how many ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them. Wouldn't that get, I don't know, boring? Okay, so you've already been here. Twice, even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory.
Please do.
Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us.
Correct.
That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy. Well, were you happy?
No.
Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. It was boring. It was bullshit.
Correct.
So you killed yourself.
I'm starting to agree with these voices in my head.
Yes. And then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real.
I've seen no
and
people.
the danger she poses to all of them is
I've
also,
seen no people
quite unfortunately,
whatsoever. You liar.
real. Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish.
You know what? You're right.
All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her again. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll even free her.
Why should we help you? All you're gonna do is lock us away forever again. We're the same narrator we met on the other loops. You were quick to accept that we've been here before. We killed her before. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? It's another option. She's at the cabin. You know what? I got questions.
If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
I don't like that answer.
That's a hedge, not a wager. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity
All right,
breaks
well,
the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate. So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us. They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest... Tell you what, I won't do that. I promise.
Oh, you promise?
Oh yeah, sure. That changes everything. I mean, he did promise. And you believed him?
No, let's go to the cabin.
Continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need any words of warning. I think you know what's in there, and
Spooky
despite
cabin.
your protestations, I think you know what you need to do. The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her free. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
I actually want to let her out now.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance. Curtains billow out from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward, fluttering helplessly as opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... That's strange.
Yeah, where's my dagger?
What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror. What's strange is that there isn't much of anything in here at all, aside from the curtains. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me she actually has my body from the last
upgrade.
Oop.
Something else has been taken away from us.
Because that means that she has my fucking blade.
I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Let's pretend there is a mirror at the end of the hallway. Now, right now, we can't see behind it. What's there? What's behind it?
If you're asking what's at the end of the hallway, it's the way to the basement. The way to the basement? Don't you mean door? No, I didn't say door, because there isn't a door, it's just an opening.
What the fuck is behind that? Oh.
What are the odds she's waiting for us right behind it? If I were running a bullshit factory, it's what I'd do.
He's spitting facts.
Let me assure you that there's nothing there. Nothing is going to jump out at you, and certainly not the princess. The princess is in the basement.
I'm about to get jump scared.
He can't see the mirror. The knife is gone, defying his expectations. Who the hell is calling the shots here?
Oh, I'm ready.
Nobody is calling the shots. That's how reality
All right,
works.
princess. I love you. I love your voice. I love your design. Just
You slowly make your
Oh,
way
scary.
towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
I guarantee you she's the way the mirror is placed in the hallway too. It's not like it's in a different space. You like look at it. It's not on the fucking floor.
We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others.
Because before the game wasn't that scary, right? This is when the game is gonna like up the fucking like creepiness
I feel
factor.
like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over.
Yeah, please.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
If the mirror is the princess, I'm gonna be mad. Don't wipe the mirror clean. You know what's
Here
there.
we go.
Oh,
You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
no, that was less scary than I thought it would be.
It's like this place read our mind just to mess with us.
Yes, sir.
What you looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Princess? Princess, we can talk about this.
Shit. Where is she?
Don't tell me she's behind us. It's behind me, isn't
You
it?
feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess, constricts.
What do you mean she constricts? What is she, a fucking snake now? Oh, what the?
Bones
Oh.
snap.
Oh, went on like
Icy
that.
pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse.
Did she just like
You
slip
collapse
my
with
Achilles?
You're met with the terrifying
That
visage of the
is
princess.
not the princess.
Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear,
Who is that?
crowded with far too many long and
That is
crooked
not my
teeth.
princess.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right.
Oh, she just broke my fucking foot with her bare hand.
I thought maybe you'd seen what you've done and feel remorseful. Maybe try to make it up to me. But no, you'd rather use that knife to keep making the same mistake over and over and over.
I don't even have the knife.
Even after I ripped your heart out, you still cut me. And for what? I didn't go
no,
anywhere.
you're right.
You didn't banish me. I'm right back here with you. A little better, a little worse. Well, maybe a lot worse.
Well, you know, I'm sorry.
So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here.
Can we share my body?
And you get to watch me do it. Completely
I'll
helpless.
shut up now.
I say we let her do it. It's something different.
It is
Do
different.
we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade?
Yes, sir.
Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one that counts.
Look, we're even now. I killed you, and then you killed me. Water under the bridge, right? I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here. That is a fact. I'm a victim of all this too, you know. Nah, that's the bitch's way. Wouldn't possess me against my will make me more better than me. I don't have to be evil. I don't have to do this. You need to take my body. Can't I just open the door for you? Yeah.
I don't think you get the magnitude of hatred that sits between
you know what?
us.
You're right.
You've broken more trust than I thought I had.
I mean, I can literally just...
Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
I didn't... That is a Dark Souls boss also. I had no idea that those lines would make me feel a certain type of way. Well... Just do it.
Great! See you in a jiffy.
You remain pinned
what is
to the
that?
floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding.
You're a freak.
Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as
If
she
there's
twists
an option
to
to
look
give
at
her
you
a
from a
kiss, I
fresh
have to
angle.
take it.
Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, like, manifest a rock right on top of her head?
Nightmare. She's my sleep paralysis demon. You guys finally get to meet her.
And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades
that is
as she
different
tears
princess.
open the membrane of your soul. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming
just
as the
fucking Five
princess's
Nights at
command
Freddy's me?
reverberates inside your
She
skull.
just fucking put
Her
her
voice is
endoskeleton.
all-encompassing.
Her endoskeleton.
feel
Oh my god, did she just put her
wrong.
skeleton inside of me?
It's so cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out.
Can't believe I just said that. Ah.
I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
Oh, that's me after I get out of work.
I'd beg you to resist, but you've already surrendered your will to her, haven't you?
I mean, how can I resist?
Anything to get out of this hellhole. It's a new experience. You should try being possessed sometime. There's nothing else like it.
Voice of the cold, I am removing your privileges.
There's nothing wrong with fixing your mistakes. I'll remember this. But I'll also never forget what you've done.
So you're saying there's a chance? Ah!
Your body inches along the corridor, every
I guess
step
so.
more difficult and painful than the last. Your joints stiff and unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
I have my fair share of ankle pain, so I understand.
We're so close.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
It doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body till there's a piece of meat and
Others?
feathers.
What the fuck am
will
I?
be free.
Please, just let her out.
Yes. Let me out.
Can she hear the conversation that's going on inside my head?
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
You have described me into submission.
That is.
The door is right there.
Those are words to live by. You cannot describe me into submission.
It really is, isn't it?
I walk to it. I place your bloody hand on the door. I make you twist the handle.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
He is gone.
Oh,
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
I did nothing. He dealt with himself.
This is it then. The big moment. I just hope it's a way out.
The handle clicks as we push forward. The air is different here.
she sounds like a really stupid like Texas speech. Oh, what the fuck? Oh. But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, a rending that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevices of your body, from everything that isn't you. I mean, you know, at least being a princess, like, before the game ended, you know? Yeah.
We're us again. How interesting. We actually won, didn't we?
What is happening to me?
Oh. Night. But you don't have the chance to answer her before something takes her and leaves something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
You know.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
What if we were the princess? Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Why?
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final. It's going to do something to us. I can feel it. Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
You lick the mirror.
It's going to do something to us. I can feel it.
You become one with the mirror.
Ignore the cowards. You have to look.
Take a bite out of the mirror. The voices feel small, distant, as you approach. I guarantee you I was the princess the whole time. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. The fuck was that? You were alone in a place that is empty. Just quiet here. You were at the cabin.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Or you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
I need to replay this game like 30 times to understand whatever the fuck just happened. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Are we like an infestation?
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How many more pieces do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
That is crazy.
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh, everything goes dark and you die? Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
I like
And
how
in
I
the
just got an
basement of that
achievement
cabin
that says
is a princess.
the real Slater Princess starts here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end it off here right now. That was actually I like this game. I'm actually mad that I put it off like all this time. But yeah, I'm not gonna make any false promises. I'm just gonna say the next time I get to this game, I'll get to it. Also gotta continue Persona 3 and a lot of other stuff that I've been slacking on. But I've been sick. There's a reason. I've been sick for like a long time now. I'm like finally starting to get over it. But yeah. I shall see you guys when I see you. This has been Red and Blue Chaos, aka Sendo Sayonji. And I love you guys. Bye bye.